We all want quality healthcare to be available for all Australians. But spending on health is growing rapidly, having increased by more than half in a decade. A key question is whether we can continue to improve healthcare without paying more tax. Put simply, yes we can. To maximise the health benefit from a limited budget, the government should pay for treatments that provide the best health benefit for each dollar spent. That is, the government should only pay for treatments that are value for money. Government subsidies mean that you often don't pay the full price for healthcare. For example, subsidised treatments can cost a lot, but the most you pay is $38.80. The government pay the rest using taxpayer money. We can't afford to pay for every effective treatment. If we could, then we could do things like reduce waiting times in public hospitals. There is always something else worthwhile to fund, so the government should only fund treatments that are value for money. The owners of a new treatment can propose a price that they want the government to pay for their treatment. The government can accept this price if they think it's value for money, or they can try to negotiate the price down until it is value for money. But what does value for money really mean? Let's use an example to explain value for money. Imagine that you've saved $10,000. You can spend it on a holiday or on purchasing a new car. If you choose to go on holiday, then you miss out on the benefits of a new car. In the same way, funding a new treatment benefits one group of patients, but other patients miss out on the benefit from healthcare not funded. In everyday life, we use our own criteria to compare the benefits of a holiday and a new car. In healthcare, benefits are measured using quality adjusted life years, or QALYs, where one QALY is equal to 1 year lived in perfect health. So QALYs capture both extensions in life and changes in the quality that the life is lived in. For example, someone with 40 years of life in 100% quality has 40 QALYs, compared to someone with 40 years of life in 50% quality has 20 QALYs. In practice, it's quite difficult to assess the QALYs generated by different treatments. Imagine only 5 treatments are available. Each provides a number of quality adjusted life years, and some cost more than others. If the cost of these treatments takes up the entire healthcare budget, then what do we do when a new treatment comes along? To pay for this, we must take money away from an existing service. When we know what this is, then we know how many QALYs we lose. Here it is 40 QALYs. If the new treatment provides more than 40 QALYs, then it's value for money. But we can't see which treatments will be reduced. So how can we determine how many QALYs we miss out on from funding the new treatment? Well, we can look at the average cost of a QALY across all health services provided. By assessing the total cost of all services and the total QALYs generated by these services, we can estimate the average cost of a QALY. Researchers at the University of Adelaide have estimated this to be $30,000. Thus, a new treatment is value for money when it is less than $30,000 per additional QALY. Currently, the government funds new treatments that cost over $40,000 per QALY, which we know from public documents. But this is not based on any evidence that $40,000 per QALY is value for money. We think that the government should reduce the price it pays for some new treatments. If we can negotiate with the owners of these new treatments to pay $30,000 per QALY, then why wouldn't we? Well, we might not, because we are uncertain of how the owners of the treatment might react. They might accept the lower price for their new treatments, or they might refuse to sell their treatments at these lower prices, which would therefore limit our access to some new treatments. We have evidence to justify paying lower prices for some treatments, but we don't know what might happen if we do negotiate for these. The government is influenced by what the public think. The key question is, should the government reduce the price it is willing to pay for some new treatments? We want to know what you think. Please continue to share your thoughts by completing the rest of this survey.